Great night for him. Maybe he'll see some action. Edinson Cavani seeks his 50th European goal tonight and his first for Manchester United. And there's Roberto Soldado, New Year's Day 2014 in the Spurs lineup, the 1-2-1 here. He was substituted after 75 minutes. Some chap called Harry Kane replaced him. Players taking the knee, free kick off. Manchester United defending a 2-0 lead, and I'm in the company of Robbie Savage. Good evening to you, Robbie.
Good evening, Ian. I expect...
So complaining about the shirts clashing with them.
There'll be another opportunity for a youngster this evening.
Tuanzebe going up for the header, and the referees decided that was a foul on Soldado. Fernandes with a good ball, Cavani. Greenwood won't quite get, they didn't get the angle of the pass right, Cavani.
Two very similar situations.
His first involvement. He looked the biggest threat last week. Of course, Granaĉa popular among his teammates when he scored it. Cavani had a great to skip his way through it, and then tries a Rabona cross. Straight into in the mood. Pogba to try to flick it on. It is Cavani! And it's 1-0. He's in that kind of form. That's his first goal in Europe for Manchester United and the 50th of his career. And Manchester United really sitting pretty now.
Terrible defending, but the intelligence of Pogba with the back header is brilliant. The awareness...
They did is Bruno Fernandes, almost invited to shoot. He doesn't often need a second. In comes the cross, and just past the post by Yangel Herrera. That was a pretty good opportunity.
Yeah, it was.
In the Premier League for Watford. Herrera again trying to get the better of to bits. Fulquier trying to get it in. Lindelof hasn't probably got that away, and then it's hit over the bar in the end by... Here comes the corner kick as the tournament climaxed out in Germany. They are favourites with the bookmakers to lift the trophy. This is back doing the defending, and just had to get his feet source.
Machis was there, but he was far too late.
Machis got out in midfield. He's gone down injured at the moment. The play continues without him. I think anybody's counting any chickens about all of that. It will be interesting. That's Herrera going down now. So Pogba involved again, but seemed to be in a pretty good place. Just look at his strength there. Well, I'm going to pull the back, and Pogba's going to get a yellow card.
I think he's...
Whoever it's against. And there's an opportunity which has gone past the post, and again it's Yangel Herrera who got in behind. Big opportunity, and Granaĉa have to be ready. And that's one with Newcastle's Soldado. That's a nice look to play this in. Not a great ball from Fred. Bruno Fernandes thought he might have a shot at goal, but Gonalon's down again. Picked up a knocker, Crystal Palace player. Matic, reverse ball. Wanted a bit too much time there, Granaĉa. They get themselves in a bit of a mess. Greenwood was looking to nick that away from Vallejo. Neighbour can pick it up here now. Telles could see Bruno here. Soldado.
For the goal, the intelligent header.
Fred wants an only recent defeat when they lost at Leicester. Bruno Fernandes! That would have been a spectacular one, even by his standards, looking for the volley to explode into the top of the net. Came as a bit of a present, Cavani. Machis trying to Tuanzebe. Got another opportunity to try to run him here. And the free kick is going to go the way of Manchester United. Fulquier, turned by Machis. Greenwood. Cavani to lay it off, and Bruno Fernandes this time is way off target. They've given it away again. It's a bad mistake by Neighbour. Greenwood and United haven't been letting in too many of late. A dodgy one from Wan-Bissaka, frankly. Kennedy's able to pick that up. trying his luck from a very long way out. He thinks it took a deflection on the way through, but the referee doesn't agree with him. He's pretty easily dispossessed. Greenwood on that left foot, not like him.
No, went for power.
And Pogba to lay it off to Bruno Fernandes. You'd have thought he was going to try his luck with a shot from there, but he doesn't.
Very unselfish from
Herrera taking those two pretty presentable opportunities with his head. That is half-time, and it arrives with Pogba not incurring by Manchester United, who lead by a goal to nil and 3-0 like Manchester United. But you never know. Molina's on the chase here. Still pretty sharp for a 38-year-old, isn't he? Free kick's going to be a little bit of a knock from the weekend. Towards Luis Suarez, and a massive opportunity again, this time for Molina, and you'd have backed him really to put that aim towards Molina, who'd pulled into some space. Van de Beek to play it in. Greenwood, big chance. Had the freedom of the penalty area, had to just go backwards a little bit, and he couldn't quite direct it into the corner. Very safe 3 goals as this is played in. It's not going to be okay for any semi-final. Luis Suarez here, good block that by Tuanzebe. Got across quickly.
Fantastic block.
It's the Dutchman again. To Bruno Fernandes and Cavani! Well, odds on to score, but he didn't. That is a surprise.
I think it came off his shoulder. Don't think he made...
Paced them all in the moment. And then Van de Beek! Who could do with a goal, hasn't scored since his United debut way back in the autumn. Picked up by Puertas. Molina played it inside, and then a heavy ball play. Nice move so far from East. Has run into trouble. Fernandes to nick it away. He's claiming a handball there against German Sanchez. Confidence as he looks to integrate into this squad. That's flicked on again. James. Greenwood was waiting in the middle. Taken by Montoro. It's gone a long way in there. And German Sanchez with a big opportunity. It probably fell to the wrong man as far as Granaĉa were concerned, really, their central defender. Bruno Fernandes, Daniel James. Nice turn from him, wasn't it? Herrera, who had those chances in the first half. Looking. Roma look like they're on their way into the semis to play Manchester United. Free kick to United. And Fred doesn't want any consoling. Took a deflection off the wall, and the referee's whistle has gone. Extra picked up from Atalanta Ahmed. Mata, and it's an own goal. Well, extraordinary in the end. Vallejo. Freak show in a way. Manchester United extend their lead.